Hi, guys. I hope that you can hear me. I nearly forget today. So sorry. So that's going to be a short one anyway today again. Uh, and the topic I wanted to cover was actually what you can do to really crush the competition. So I'm quite interested to know what you guys do to be relevant, so you don't really have to fear the competition. So let me. At the same time, everything's happening so quick. Sorry about today. I'm gonna see what's happening here. I'm gonna go in my. Okay, so anyway, so let's start. So I'm going to share with you as honestly as possible what I try to do to deal with a competition, and in order to for you to have like a better understanding, um, I'm going to tell you what happened to me really recently. So there's a company that contacted me for marketing services. So now you might know that I made some kind of a shift lately, especially with COVID. And with the COVID, I actually decided that I really wanted to have an impact and to really help also smaller businesses, not just businesses that got the budget, but also small businesses who actually share my values. And I started to work with a lot of wellness professionals. But if a company contact me, even if it's not in the wellness industry, I will still consider. And actually, that a company contacted me. We had like a great conversation. They got a great service to offer. They're in IT, really, and they're in IT, and they need more visibility to get more clients, like any business that needs today. And I was quite happy with the project. They really care about the environment, that kind of things. So I was okay, why not? And I shared with them like a few ideas already. And in my head, I was like, do you know what? As we are talking, I was already thinking, yeah, there might be a company you can work with. You know, they might be able to benefit from your services. And as I'm actually thinking that, uh, the CEO would tell me that they literally already have someone doing the marketing for them. And I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. I'm always happy to give value. So we carry on the conversation. I share a few more ideas. He really loved the ideas, and actually, I don't because he told me that he had someone working on the marketing. I was not especially, and he told me that he has started just maybe 2 months ago, something like this. So in my head, I was like, you know how it works with the marketing. It takes time to get results. So I'm not gonna offer anything. But after receiving a lot of the information, the CEO actually himself asked me if I would be interested to implement that strategy. And I was quite surprised. So my first reaction was to tell them, do you know what? Uh, Marketing and sales take some time. So what I would recommend you to do is actually just to wait a little. Okay, you have just implemented a strategy, so you need to be a patient. The same way as if I work with a client, I also need the client to trust me with my strategy and to be patient. 2 3 months is definitely. I said 3 months is definitely like a decent time. So I told him like it was too early anyway. But what I was happy to do, if you found that it was quite, the information was quite good, was actually to have like another conversation with the marketing team and the sales director. So we organized that, and I have to say that after sharing that information with that team, I was thinking, okay, no, they really need some help. So that was my conclusion. So I don't especially know if I had that conclusion because I didn't receive enough information from them. Sometimes that happens. People can be a little like cautious to to share the information. They see you as a competitor. Um, why for me it's really about helping. So I was genuinely sharing that the information, valuable information. But after the chat, I was really thinking, yes, they might need some help. So have you ever found yourself in that kind of a situation where you know that you can actually help someone, um, and despite the fact that initially you have you didn't especially want to have anything to do with them, just to, but you feel like they really need your help. So anyway, that's what happened after the conversation. I was like, wow, they need some help. So what I did is that I'm going to check if there's any, because we're also on Facebook. Let me check if everything's fine on Facebook. Okay. Okay. There you go. So yeah, so I decided that I will offer them my help. But before contacting the CEO for the feedback, I contacted like the responsible of marketing and responsible of sales, and I was telling them, listen, I'm quite happy to go back and to give my feedback, but what I'm going to offer to the CEO is to help you with the marketing strategy, but I will only offer my help if it's fine with you. So the responsible of marketing came back to me and to say, yeah, I really appreciate that help. That would be, you seem to have the expertise that we need. On the other side, the sales director came back to me actually to tell me that, no, do you know what, we don't need help. And I was like, oh my day. So what happened that I sent that email. The responsible of marketing came back to me really, really quickly to tell me, yes, we need that help. And I didn't receive any answer from the sales director. So I sent like another email to the marketing director to let her know that, okay, I didn't receive any response from the sales director, but I would assume that yes, that it would be okay then. So I sent that an email to the CEO to let him know that, okay, they needed some help, and I'm quite happy to collaborate. I said no initially, but I got the impression they're going straight to war, and that I'm quite happy to help them. And what happened just after sending that email, the sales director comes to me and tell me that they don't need help. So it definitely feels threatened. Um, so in the other meeting I had with the CEO, I actually let them know that, okay, I could help them, but I didn't feel that everyone was on board, and what I can understand, and that I would definitely just remove myself, so they can come back to me in 2 months if they want, or 3 months if they want. But there's no point for me to intervene if someone doesn't really feel comfortable, And the reason I took that a topic is that shows how much people can feel intimidated, So that person took me as competition, and I would say the reason I didn't see that person as a competition is because I know that I spent a lot of time, a lot of energy to just improve my skills. So the only tips I will have in terms of dealing with the competition is really to do everything that you can to stay on top of on top of your game. Now, uh, for me, it's really about marketing. Okay, so that's the services that offer marketing and sales. But what I explain to people, that what makes I feel a difference is that most of the study, the experimentation that I make is not based on the technology or that kind of thing. It's really based on psychology, communication. That's really what's important for me, So I'm going to show you some of the books that I have at the moment. Use your memory, okay. Uh, Another one here is like copywriting. So I'm always trying to build up my skills, and that's definitely something that I think that people should do a little more often. For example, I'm always the reason I was a little late today is because I was actually studying. I was studying, and I was studying about sales. And when I say studying, it's like so I got different material, and I always try to make sure that I'm keeping my knowledge, really sharp. So I spend a lot of time of studying, also attending like a meeting, attend not meeting, but event summits, reading, and I'm really surprised anytime I'm speaking with people that are in a way competitors, and I can feel that they don't really do anything about the knowledge. It's just working and just repeating what they know. And obviously, if that's your position, yeah, I think that it's easy to feel threatened. On the other side, if you know that you spend a lot of time, sharpening your skills, and you know that that book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, uh, the last habit is like a sharpen the saw. So that's something that is in a way easy to understand, but that's surprisingly so many people don't really do that. So uh, obviously for me in my position, I'm still building the business, so I still want the business to become really strong. So I still want the business to be really strong. And obviously I'm quite aware that I need to put quite a lot of work to be fully committed. But that's actually the mindset that I've always had. Even when I was working for different companies, and that would be the result. I would say the foundation of any kind of a success that I managed to have, like a really strong work ethic. So I can only, guys, recommend you to not to be scared of the competition, but just make sure that you the only competition is yourself. So let me check Facebook. So yeah, guys. So today, that's just what I wanted to share with you. So that was supposed to be a little short session, and I'm gonna go back to, guess what? Do some studying. And now online, there's so many opportunities to learn. So there's never any kind of excuse for. I would say there's no any excuse for being scared or of the competition. So let me check those messages. Obviously, I've also mentioned to you that the format is going to be different soon with those live. I'm going to have more. Uh, I'm going to have more guests. Um, there's still a lot of things happening. I'm trying to sort out everything. So we will see. Anyway, guys, have a really nice day, and speak to you next Thursday. By the way, next Thursday I'm gonna have like a great guest. So that's gonna anyway. I will give you more information. There's still a few things that I'm preparing that are gonna change it to the way I share the information. Okay, guys. So speak to you soon, guys. Bye bye.